Hey future people, it's Phonix, and I'm here to play one of my favorite games in one of my, like, non-favored franchises. So this game is about losing your memories, and I don't like the other games in this franchise, so I haven't played 1 or 2, and the only other game I ever played was Birth by Sleep, because it was kind of like Crisis Core, the combat, except you had like 3 different characters. You could like choose a bunch of just like attacks you could equip that cost points and stuff like that, and you could like put points in to level up your abilities. Might be like thinking, hey, didn't you already have a series that was exactly like this? It was the same game, but I recently got a PS3 style hardware, and like shit, that means I can actually play it in high definition, because those low res FMVs like graded, like all those sharp pixels were like cutting my like eyes as I looked at it, to put it dramatically. And plus there's other improvements. Unfortunately, I did a quick trial run and it did not make it so that your cards will stay if you get into a battle. So I still have to kind of walk around carefully and try to kill the enemies before I collect cards. Oh, I love fucking low-res anime music. And by love, I mean, it kind of, it feels strange to listen to. Because it's like, it's catchy, but it's kind of hard to understand the words at all. And I actually made a joke about that in my original video. It is a nice song, though. But it's like, if you listen to a whole bunch of anime songs all together, and, like, these kinds of songs are all sort of, they all have a strange quality to them because they're, like, translated lyrics or something. Like, they use strange versions of words and stuff. Okay. So that's the main character's best friend that he lost. Or separated from. There's actually a few people he's separated from. Here we go. See, this franchise, it like baffles me how it got made, but I feel like Disney like was just really desperate to make more video games because they had like none. And they're like, we're a huge company, we can afford to make, like, a few. And then someone got the guy at the right time and said, hey, what about Final Fantasy? You can tie it in with that. That's a really popular franchise. After, like, 7 and 8. I think it was a little bit after that. Or maybe it was before that, actually. 6 was also really good, but, like, 7 and 8 were, like, the most popular. Let's see, okay. This cloaked guy is here to let us know his opinion.
In order to claim it, you must lose something that is dear to you.
Then we cut to a girl drawing, and there's a little doll in a cage with blonde hair. Oh, it zooms in on it. Okay, good. Make sure you don't miss the symbolism, like. Oh, that's a pretty castle. Not really. It looks like just as bad as in the low-res version that I had in the last. So we look at the distinctive fucking outside. It does not reflect the inside whatsoever. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, they went all out with the background and the everything. It's kind of strange. You just go from like an empty field to like a void. But I think this is like a nightmare world or something. Never mind. Or like a castle that's like a psychic manifestation, so it kind of just appeared out of nowhere or something. I don't know. Like, I don't really care to know if they explain it in any future games. It's just, I like to fight things. And, like, not all of the stories are horrible in those places, but although they're mostly just slightly remixed versions of what you see in the movies.
Okay to barge in?
But we gotta do it if we're gonna find the king.
The king? King Mickey's here?
Something just told me he'd be here.
He's like throwing gang signs or something? What the hell?
Really?
Oh no, he's
'Cause
crossing
now
his
that you
arms because
mention
he's a
it,
duck.
I was kind of
So
thinking the
he's
same
got-
thing.
What the hell?
Seriously?
Kind of looked like he
Me
was doing
too.
something specifically with
One
his
look at this
hands.
castle, and I just knew. Our very best friends. They're here.
Yup, guess great minds think alike.
Wait, hey, hold on. It can't be just a coincidence.
Oh no, Timothy. You don't mean that.
Yep, I had it too. I had the exact same feeling.
Gorge, maybe it's contagious.
No, something screwy. We gotta go take a look.
All right.
Where are you going?
He's going to take
That
a
way.
look.
To the door. Are you scared?
You literally just said that.
Don't be ridiculous. Come on, let's go, Goofy.
Hey, fellers, shouldn't we shut the door behind us before we go? Sora!
No, it's shut itself? Oh no. Now it's shut itself, okay.
That's it. Who are you?
What? Hi, yes. Oh, yeah? I'll try some magic. Thunder!
So in this game you have no powers unless you
Come on.
expend a card.
Thunder!
And for some reason,
Thunder!
Sora becomes a person and his friends just become cards he can summon.
Blizzard!
And then they just pop out during cutscenes. Like, they don't pop out of the cards, they just kind of like walk out from
Why isn't
off
it working?
camera.
I should think it's obvious. The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every
In the game this was
ability you ever
remade
knew.
from, I actually think they did pop out of cards sometimes.
In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
Yes, and it warrants spooky music. Because as soon as he said Castle Oblivion,
Here
it
you
switched.
will meet people that you have known in the past, and you will meet people you miss.
I miss?
Yeah, you were supposed
Riku!
to shoot
You
them,
mean Riku's
but
here?
you missed.
If what you want is to find him,
If what that guy wanted was to know who he misses, then he just figured it out, because you like, whoever you miss, he's like, Riku! It's like, yeah, whoever you miss.
Huh?
Oh shit, he disappeared in pink petals.
What'd you do?
I merely sampled your memories, and from them, I made this.
Oh, high definition.
To reunite with those you hold dear.
Much better
What's
than
this?
the
A card?
other version.
It is a promise for the reunion you seek. Hold the card to open the door, and beyond it a new world.
Yes, and beyond it, many enemies to swing
Proceed, Sora.
a key at for some reason instead of
To
a sword.
lose and
But
claim anew.
whatever.
Or to claim anew, only to lose.
Yeah. Honestly, if someone's saying that much bullshit, you're better off not even, like, worrying about it. Unless you actually have,
Come on.
like,
Let's
something
go.
maybe obvious in mind. Because it's like, are you just trying to tie me in knots with your bullcrap? Okay, here we go. Okay, left stick or directional. Select card. You currently only have one, so you can't actually do that. Everything in this world is dictated by cards or whatever. So, not really everything, but, like, lots of things. So that includes if I want to attack something, it will expend cards, which is a really awesome mechanic, which I like. What is this? It's Traverse Town. And then he says, what you see isn't real. This town is an illusion. It is an illusion created by memory. Is ingrained in that card. My memories? Forget about that, Sora. We lost Donald and Goofy. Yeah, when you're in the floors and not on those white rooms between the floors, they disappear. Donald? Goofy? Guys, where are you? What did you do with them? They are at the mercy of the cards now. Master the cards and their strength will be yours again. The laws of this castle require that your friends be transformed into cards. If you value your friends, you won't fail to pick them up. Cards you pick up are added to the top of your stack. Use them and your friends will come to your aid. I can't actually press other buttons to do things. Okay, I can roll. The cards you use vanish, but they will reappear again to aid you time and again. Cards are the hearts of your friends. Everything in this castle is ruled by cards. Whether an enemy or a door confronts you, cards are the only way to proceed. But you mustn't forget your own strength. He's referring to the things you can do without cards. First, think for yourself. Move, then use the cards. Move, then use the card.
Yeah.
You know how to use your strength. It would be of no use if you lose sight of your opponent. I wonder if he can catch me. He hoovers pretty quick. Good. Every move you make causes a card to disappear, except for rolling and jumping and walking. If you use up all your cards, you will be unable to act. But there is a solution. Keep using your cards until you run out, and I will show you. You have no more cards, and without them, no power. If you want that power back, you must focus. Bid the cards to return to you, and they will. Which means press A on your reload card. It calls it a reload card up on the screen there. The strength of your heart has brought back your cards, also your reload card, and holding A while standing still. You can recall cards spent at any time. You need only wish it, but each time you do, the cards will take longer to return. The cards are by no means unlimited. Use them wisely. Anticipate the flow of battle, and choose the most effective cards. You may use any card in your deck. I don't know if that's true. Oh, he means you don't have to use the top card. I always forget that. The 4 card types you use in battle are grouped into 2 wider categories. The first category includes attack cards, magic cards, and item cards. The second category consists entirely of enemy cards. To use cards from a different category, press select. And press so again to go back, because enemy cards are, like, give you bonuses and stuff. They don't do... Like, you can't fight with them. Cards will empower you whether you are attacking or defending, but it's up to you to decide when to attack and when to defend. Do not forget that. He didn't really explain the combat system. He kind of more explained the movement and, like, he explained how to do the moves, but not, like, how to use them. Donald, Goofy, what happened to you? It's like, I don't know. We were back in the hallway, and then it was just blank. Gee, that doesn't help. try to remember what happened. I'll try. And you have to keep my journal up to date. I also need to do kind of voices for them. Just because, like... I mean, they're okay characters, but they're like caricatures. People... Like, they're not really characters. People have an idea of them in their mind. It's very simple, and it's, like, pretty much correct. It's, like, Goofy is, like, kind of silly and stupid. Donald is kind of, like, ornery and, loudmouthed. Hey, Donald, where did I get the new clothes? Whack, me too, Goofy. Somebody's been messing with our clothes. Yeah, they got new outfits. Good for them. Could it be the cards again? It's like, I have no fucking idea. That is for you to ponder. It's like, it's nothing. It's just because they got a new clothes because they wanted to redesign them. Master the cards and make your way through the castle. But from here you walk alone. Alone? We can't let Sora go alone. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help, Walk. Thanks a lot, Donald. Sure you'll be okay? Of course. You want me to go alone? Fine, I can take care of myself. The hero speaks boldly. Go again, then. The rest of Castle Oblivion awaits. No, I await for this frickin' talking to stop. Walk the avenues of latent memory, and you shall meet someone dear to you. Got a bad feeling about this. Relax, Jiminy. I'm ready for any tricks he's got up his sleeve. How hard is it gonna be to figure out these cards? All I have to do is use one in front of that door over there. Yeah, so... And a card's that's a story progression card. You use it to go to a cutscene that enables, like, progresses a story, and eventually you're able to, like, leave the area. Okay, left stick move, right stick look around, other button thing, like, striking objects yields various results. Nice. There's something you must do in this room. Oh. It's because I went up to the door. Okay, I'm glad that didn't cause a glitch. Marked objects can be lifted and thrown. Approach and press triangle to lift. Here's an enemy. Touching a Heartless on the field starts a battle. But you can strike the Heartless first to gain the upper hand. I had to wait for him to roll his head before the battle started.
Donald!
I don't know why I didn't do it like this.
Donald!
Thanks for healing me when I'm at full health twice. I could have just saved all those Donalds and put them together, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can press the lock-on button when I lose sight of the enemy like that. It's exactly like you said. It's like when you lose sight of the enemy, press the lock-on button. In the field, you press triangle to open doors. So in the field, it's okay, that button's to attack. The X button. Okay, square to roll, circle to jump, triangle to pick up things. Which I can't do unless there's something to pick up. Oh, that's sad. Oh yeah, and I have to switch the camera. Okay. Oh, I have to wait till I'm in the next room before I can enter the menu. I forgot. How many is that? 20. Oh, I'm sad. That's on all my trial runs. I got like 100 or like around 100 in this first room. I don't know why I would bother collecting all the things on a trial run or whatever. You need to proceed... Oh, to proceed to the next room, you need a map card. Map cards are used to synthesize new, unexplored rooms. First, select the map card you want to use. The number you see in the middle of the screen is the criteria for opening the door. The criteria... I don't really want to say criterion. I think it is criteria. Or criterion. Or whatever. It's like a whatever. Displayed now means that the door will open with a value of 1 or greater. You need to pick a card that meets this criterion. Cards of marked values from 0 to 9. 0 cards mark 0 as special cards, which meets most criteria. This card without a marked value is a key card. Key cards are only used at special doors. Like that key of beginnings I got at the beginning. Triggers the first cutscene. Like of the level, not of the game, obviously. And this one creates a save point. This swirling focal point is called a save point. Stand near it and press triangle to open the menu. There goes 20. Ooh, that's like 100, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's the money you use to buy new cards. Boom. Here we go. Oh, another Fitty. Pretty sure I hit that one already. And I checked, and I can open the menu now. Nice. Okay. Settings. Camera sideways. Yeah. It would be horizontal if this game was smart, but it's not. There we go. It's reversed, which means it goes the direction you put it instead of the opposite. It's like, you can't do this door or you'll be stuck. Actually, you won't, because you can kill the enemies in the room and get their things, but I'm just gonna do it here. And from now on, it lets me get my own cards. It forced me to use a 1 and then a 2, because if I'd used a 2 on that other door, I wouldn't be able to use it on this door, and I wouldn't have a card to use, and there's no enemies in that room. At least because I had that other playthrough, I know how to use them now. So I don't, like, get screwed over in the endgame and have to run around looking for them. Okay, so these attack cards just swing your weapon, and literally, yeah, every swing uses up a card. But they're fairly cheap to put in your deck. And I usually think about them in groups of 3. Because that's how the slights work. Oh, I have to remember that rule about... Oh, shoot. About, not breaking open boxes when there's enemies nearby. Ow. Oh, I pressed the cancel swipe button. And for some reason also that enemy... There was only 2 enemies in that whole group, which is... Sometimes you can kill enemies like too fast, but I was doing badly. So... Oh, shoot. I need to... What's it called? Get that... tilt out of the controller's dead zone. Also, I need to be looking because, I should probably be doing this. Not for these beginning cards, because they're actually high, but for these, like, middling cards. Because otherwise... There we go. There we go. Nice, I got the darkness that teams up, otherwise known as teaming darkness. Finally, I got a first strike in. Oh, shit. I hate that slight, but... You get the slights, like, in order, so you can't really... Nice. And fire doesn't go up, so... Or ice... Like, fire goes up to hit him, and it healed him. I don't think he'd been hit, but... So it basically didn't hit him. Because, I don't think healing him did anything, but... And then the ice doesn't go up, so it missed him. And ice is what he'd be weak against, maybe.
Yeah.
I need to start this game off by killing these enemies, because until you kill some enemies and get some cards, the fighting kind of like... It's not as fun. See, that time it did well. Yeah. Ow. Get hit by a fireball to the face. Another green card, my least favorite. Well, I know where I'm going to use that. Oh, this is the one that, okay, doors emblazoned with a crown are special doors. You need key cards called key cards to open the doors. But having a key card isn't enough. You need to feed it enough for the criteria. This time it says criterion, not criterion. I'll look it up in editing what the difference is. In post. Pick map cards that meet the criteria to open the door. Okay. In this one, you need to create entire new rooms if you want more items. In the handheld version for the Game Boy, you can actually just go back and forth, and all of the like just stuff that's sitting around the room will respawn. Like barrels. The enemies don't respawn, but barrels and items that you get from hitting stuff do respawn. Okay. Since I didn't get any good cards, I'm going to turn this into another Teeming Darkness. These early game battles, I can be silent, I think, and speed them up, because, like... Nice. Oh, I should put, that magic in my folder. Thought I saw a card. Why is it always Donald? That's a level 2 Donald Duck, so those are the stronger spells. Health? I don't need, but whatever. I think you have to wait a bit to get the, Okay, premium rooms are dangerous. What I usually do is I make a premium room deck of all of the attack cards that I want to upgrade. And I just put them in an order that gives me, that lets me use them as, slights. And when I say they're dangerous, I mean because they make it so your cards won't return after you use them. So once you reload your deck, your cards won't come back. That's a button to cancel. Your slight, okay. There we go. Oh yeah, okay, oh yeah. I hit the wrong left and right buttons. I don't know. Stupid magic users bouncing around. At least he was low to the ground, so my sliding dash didn't miss. There we go. And I don't think I lost any XP. there is a place down here. Oh, shoot. He did reverse direction. I thought he might shove on a little longer.
Goofy!
Whoa!
Yeah! Ha! Heal! Goofy!
Whoa!
Yeah! Yeah!
It's so nice, like, understanding the combat system way better. Because I had a trial run.
Goofy!
Whoa!
Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Okay. There's nothing else down here. I already hit that, so I don't know why I hit it again. I like, hit it right before, made sure to pick up the items. Oh shoot, that was a bad place for it to go, but... I'd already killed the enemy, so it didn't really matter, but... No, my poor depth perception. It's my one weakness. It's like I'm a... Another green card. I don't need a green card. Damn it. Oh, I got hit by the fireball.
Whoa!
Yeah! Heal! Funnel!
Nice.
Yeah! Yeah!
Nice. The lunge stab. This one also has a few different weapons, but I don't think it's a huge difference. I'm not sure. I didn't want to worry too much about it. I'm like, should I obsess over minutia or should I just enjoy like the better graphics and everything? I need to master pressing that. These guys can't really counter those little ones, but when I'm fighting them mixed with stronger enemies, I will be able to counter, like, my 2s and my 4s, so... I think that stuns them, actually. Yeah. I just have to make sure I don't, like, hit them before my attack connects with them. Okay. That didn't work last time, so I guess I was thinking... Probably will work this time, even if it didn't work last time. It's usually how these kind of things play out. Come on, lightning! Okay, well, it was lightning, but it didn't fucking hit anything. Oh, sorry. Bad phonics. Level up again. I guess if I knew what level I get the next good slight, I could just wait until one level before that to get sliding dash, since I hate it, and I would rather not get it. What the hell are you doing, Sora? Stop that. He's like sidling up to the wall, it looks like. He's like, let me rub my butt against you. So, it's kind of strange. I mean, it looks like he's trying to sneak, but it's on a fence. That's also part of the reason. So he's like putting his back up against it and like his arms out. Oh, see, that's what I mean. I should, if I don't pay attention to and use those low ones without looking. Goofy by himself is probably stronger in a lot of situations than that, like a knock-up attack I was using before. I guess if I want to do it that way, I can put the attacks first and then Goofy after, because the combo for that is... Let's see, there we go. That was a situation where sliding dash is probably better than the 3-hit combo. The aerial combo is I like. I'll get that iced in it. No, never mind. One. Yes, the low ones, I guess, like late game or early game like this. Oh shoot! There we go, got it. Another Kingdom Key. A low one, but you do need high and low ones because low ones cost less points too. So when you're making an exact number, Past Phonics did a terrible job explaining. So let me try. Cards with lower values cost less CP. If you use slights, the value of individual cards is less important. In fact, costing less CP is an advantage. When you use a slight, the first card selected is lost, not reloadable. For example, these 3 trios here, if you use them as slights, they would turn into 2 trios, like this. So then your 2-3-5 combo would also add up to the slight. So you could keep using it in succession after you reload your deck. I mean, that's pretty strong. Maybe it's not stronger than just using Goofy and the attack. There we go. Could imagine a very little kid being very scared of that. Because he's like chasing after you like he's gonna hug you. In a not good way. Go, that countered his attack. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this game is like war. So those numbers at the bottom, I need to come up with a higher one if I want to counter his. Don't hit them with ice, please. Oh, he did hit the fire with fire twice. There you go, I was gonna say, I don't think I even need Donald, but I just needed him to make my cards not get broken by his attack. There we go, I healed that back. I'm gonna attack this guy before I attack the barrels, just because I know he was gonna follow me. If I went over to, oh, those are boxes actually, so I guess crates. Like they're cube. I am cube. Oh, there we go, I got them all. I was thinking, and my next move is going to be to use the Goofy uppercut attack in conjunction with the 0 card, so it'll be 5, and then the heal, so it'll be 11. And then it's impossible for the... I shouldn't do it on those high cards, now I won't get them back when I reload. Nice.
Donald! Yeah. Heal!
I just used a heal even though I didn't need it. In case like an ally card was about to appear, it just kind of it like stops their attacks temporarily. Just throw that. I mean, it doesn't really give you a very much advantage in a battle. Okay, there we go. So I've cleared out this room twice because I didn't get any good cards the first time to open the door with. Yeah, I got everything, I think. Let me see. Here, oh, this is meeting ground. It won't do anything in this level. I'll use strong initiative. Here, I'll use stagnant space. They all move at half speed. But there's still enemies and they still give you rewards, so, like... it avoids some of my unliked things about the green cards. I think they also move slower in the battle, too, but I'm not sure. So he's doing, like, a slow motion run towards me. Okay. Gonna activate all these rooms and then do the holy shit, 2 cards I can miss if I... oh, this is stagnant space, so actually it's way easier to avoid. Okay, so I guess stagnant space is my favorite green map card.
Yeah.
I thought I might hit that one. Oh, I did hit it at the very end of my backswing. I saw that card, there we go. Or I heard it, I mean. Ow. I think that's all of them in the games. The battle's over. Okay, let me see. I did hit that one already. Probably. What's this? Second room, okay. Okay, good. That was a quickened EZ battle.
Yeah. Heal. Yeah. Donald.
I should have. Whatever. I was gonna say that it's only gonna tie their strong attack with, or whatever, the strong card attack. Sometimes I'll have like a weak attack that has a strong like score to break your cards, and a strong attack that has a weak score to like damage you. But I don't know if these are those. These are them, the enemies I was referring to. Nice. Hit him with ice, yeah, and it doesn't go up because for some reason fire goes up and ice doesn't. And when he does the lightning, it does an AoE. I mean, the other ones I think might do a little AoE, but they're not, like... This isn't a big AoE game. Like, some things have AoE, but for the most part, you're just swinging at things and, well, sometimes you're, like, aiming the area of effect on certain strong attacks, like one of my favorites, which I won't get into right now. Okay. Phew. That's only 4, it might get broken. Oh, it's over. That's a map card. So even though I walked around, I knew it was could still walk around. I knew it was over. Nice. I think I almost have 300 or more. Oh, I almost have 600. Oh yeah, well, you can get like 50 sometimes. Like this time. 50. Is there more at the end of the hallway? No. Okay. So this is the next room in the sequence of rooms. And then I'll go back and I'll do all of the things in sequence. All of the cutscenes. Oh, but first, before I do too much, I do want to edit my deck. There he is. Nice. I got a black room which has mushroom foes that only have like they have an immunity and a weakness. I don't know. One of them is physical and one of them is magical, I think. I don't know which one is which. Oh, it's like black mages and white mages, I think. Well, I don't know why white mages would be weak to physical, but black mages could be weak to damaging spells. Okay, maybe it's not like that because white mages aren't physical attackers. They're healers and support. With a few powerful spells at the end, basically. Tranquil darkness. Oh, I want to deal with him first. Ah! Here we go. I hope he only has one hit left, so I don't have to go through the rigmarole of like reloading my cards just to like do a little bit more health. Because their enemies are weak; they don't have that much health. Here we go. I thought that one might get him. There we go. Well, that time that stupid swing I always take that never works actually worked, but it didn't really do very much. I was just waiting for the end of Donald's animation so I could... Nice, stun impact is better. Okay, here, I'll look at this one. Stun surrounding enemies with a single attack. 3 attack cards of the same type with the values. Additive values, when they added them up, they add up to between 22 and 23. So the range of 4 numbers. 20, 21, 22, and 23. In case you're like, that's only 3 numbers. Sometimes I used to make that mistake. I'm not trying to demean anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Heal. Yes, yes.
I'm just moving around to try to position myself, so if I do the 3-swing combo, I'll hit, like, more of them. Yeah, I heard a card spawn. It disappeared. The first card I've seen disappear. Oh yeah, about lo-fi anime songs, like... sometimes their beat, like, it'll blend into other songs for me a little bit. So, like, I'll hear, like, their beat with the lyrics of another song in my mind, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh yeah. That's that beat of that anime song, and that's that pop song that, you know, that, like, you know. Oh, sorry, I said it in a weird way. Well, I'm not sorry, but whatever. I need to jump up here and not do the shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. No. There we go. What the hell is wrong with him? Is he like Sora about something? There we go. Okay, I did miss those. Okay. I'm gonna go in the save point, and then that way my data doesn't get messed up. You know, the PlayStation 3 is pretty old hardware. Alright, there we go. Alright, cutscene time. After this cutscene, I'll edit my deck. Fighting it alone isn't as easy as I thought. You're constantly summoning... Oh, they do come out of cards, I forgot. Ah! Don't pop out of nowhere like that. Hey, it's not our fault. We don't know what's going on. I don't think anyone's supposed to know what's going on. Yuck! It's Pluto, who does not appear in the mobile version. He's like a mechanic that retrieves cards when you have like almost none, I think, in this one. Just in case you like soft lock yourself in a battle. Pluto? Things keep getting stranger. What's Pluto doing here? There's nothing strange about that. We came to Traverse Town with Pluto, didn't we? Yeah, you're also inside of Traverse Town, inside of a castle. Did we? And also, it looks very strange. There's like high walls and no doors. No, wait! According to my journal, it was before you met Sora that you came to town with Pluto. Whack! He's right! We were chasing after Pluto, and that's how we ended up in Castle Oblivion! But aren't we in Traverse Town? Well, it's not really Traverse Town. I think the card created this Traverse Town inside of Castle Oblivion. From Sora's memories. Yes, we got it. Ah, who cares about all that? It's too confusing. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we are, but... I don't know where we are, but let's keep moving forward and defeating Heartless. We'll get somewhere. That's Sora talking. My like brain didn't know whose voice to say. You better be careful, or the Heartless are going to be the ones defeating you. See, great dialogue in this game. Holy crap. That man's pants will never fall down. And he's got a zipper and straps to keep his pants from, like, opening up. That's, like, really good thinking. Leon, it's you. What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? His name's actually Squall. But for some reason, in other media, his name is often changed to Leon. He's from Final Fantasy VIII. Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. And how do you know my name? Who are you? Huh? I've never met the likes of you before. Quit playing, Leon. We all fought the Heartless together. You know that? Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? I saw Goofy moving his mouth. Sorry. I can't believe it. How can you have forgotten about us? I feel for you, but you've got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. Huh? Huh? You do know his name. Now, hold on. Why do I know your name? Sorry, I leaned in, so it's probably louder for a few seconds. You think Leon's just kidding around? If he is, it's not funny. Sora's real upset. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Huh? Hey! I don't get it. Something's wrong with my memory. What's happening here? See, if your memories are different, maybe you're different. I don't know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all. It's, yeah, Yuffie. So I should have done a...
Yuffie
Ninja
Kisaragi.
girl voice. I'll attempt a ninja girl voice. She said she sensed some kind of uncanny power. And she asked us to look into it. Well, this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe you should take Sora to see Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name.
Yuffie Kisaragi.
Yeah, and looks like you know mine too. You know him? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, but yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions. How is it you can accept the situation so easily? I don't get you. Well, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith in. Leon, you give them the grand tour. Ninjas are just pragmatic. See you later. Ninja run away like Naruto. Oh no, she's just, sauntering away. Ugh. I guess it's no use pondering over it. Come on, follow me. But there are Heartless wandering around town. I'd better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. This is where he teaches you that this game's like war and you use sleights. See the numbers printed on your cards? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemies both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins, like war. Go on, try it out. I'ma try it out. Okay. I'ma try it out. Okay. There we go. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponents and breaking through their defenses is called a card break. Playing a card lower results in your card being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's card is higher. Whoever is on the losing side of the break is left wide open to attacks. Do not let that person be you. Cards with 0 as their value are special. No matter the value the enemy plays, you can break it with a 0 card. But if you play a 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play, including a 0 card, but that'll be a tie, and you'll both flinch. And it'll be a smaller flinch. In other words, it's the most powerful card if it comes first, but if it comes last, and useless if it comes first. Try to make the most of it. Cards are also cards values also affect the cost of assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. Now it's time to teach you how to stock cards. You don't have to use cards in battle one at a time. I don't want to say battle cards, that my way sounds better. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking. It is a crime in some states, though. Stocking cards and using them in 3s is much stronger than using cards individually. Also 2s, but not as strong as 3s. If we want to, like, just state obvious things about addition. And, like, if I stock that 1 and that 3, it'll actually be weaker than using that 9 behind them individually, so it's not always true. Okay, anyway, moving on. So go on, give it a try. Stock any 3 cards in your deck. There we go. The sum of your 3 stocked cards becomes the value you play. The value is usually high and hard to break, and the combo attack deals a lot of damage. Don't hold back, show me what you can do. Hit me with your best shot. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, didn't actually hit him? I forgot it's near you. I thought my guy would, like, lunge towards him or something. Combo attacks aren't the only benefits of stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully and you can unleash special abilities called Sleights, which I've already been using. Sleights comes in all varieties and each has its own unique card combination. You should try it once when you've collected more cards and to learn a sleight or two. But keep one thing in mind. Every time you use stock cards, you'll lose the first card you pick. You can't reload it. The lost card won't return until the end of the battle. Relying only on slights will cause your cards to run out, and that will mean trouble. Late game, though, you do get the item that returns even cards lost permanently, like, quote-unquote. But early game, like, it's like a better version of the potion, basically. It's like you've got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, I got the hang of it before I was even talking to you. Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, I found this card lying around. You take it. Remember what I told you and make good use of it. Is it a 0 card? Oh no, it's Simba. Simba, he didn't even talk about summoning cards at all. Did it reset this room? No. And the door is gone forever. It's gone forever. Okay. Sorry about that outburst. I was emoting. Is there any just like neutral rooms I can go to that I can just collect stuff and I don't have to worry about fighting? Not really, no. I could go to a premium room. Actually, I have too few cards. I would probably mess up my card balance. I don't really have anything like save rooms or treasure rooms. Oh, I'm gonna edit my deck in case I have to fight enemies. Okay, now I know the controls better, because before I, like... Okay, I switched to this deck, and because it says R1 remove cards, and R2 to switch decks, so I moved over my deck. I thought I pressed R1 to remove my cards, and it just did it, like, right away without asking. It means, it goes over here, and you can use the cursor to remove cards, so it's not even, like, remove cards. Like, all of them. So for a while, I thought remove cards removed all your cards, and I didn't use it. And then when I used it, I'm like, hey, that's not how it works. What the hell happened at the beginning of the game? And I'm like, oh. Actually, I think I might have already... I don't actually know if I'd figured it out by now or if that's how it happened. Okay, and you can look at your sights this way. Stun impact is pretty good. Although, actually, it might not be that good because it might not do damage. I don't have... Oh, yeah, you don't get fire until a little bit later. Sliding dash isn't that horrible. It's just not really a good attack. It's good at, like, getting you over to the other side of the field. Is this enough for stun impact? Stun impact. Of course, it saves your position. Okay. 20 to 23. I don't even think... 20. I can get right up to 20 with all of my highest cards. Actually, if I want to have 2, I need to... Oops. Okay, like this. Stop switching decks, Phonics. There we go. I need to have 3, 3, and then 4, and then I'll switch them. Sort is triangle, so there we go. So then when I use the first one, it'll be 3, 3, 4, 3. And that 5 will be in there, so I can use sliding dash. And they're high enough. Maybe I can swing them. I don't know. Okay. Simba's okay. Early game. So I'll put him in for now. These ice blasts are pretty good. Healing's obviously valuable. Let's look how much it costs. Listen, I thought I might have these down here. Just gonna put in 2 2s. Remove the 1. Switcheroo. Oops. Oh, like, inserts it in there so it'll move them for me in this instance. Oh, I'm gonna actually put that one at the beginning. There we go. And that's basically perfectly bumping up against my CP limit also. Be 3 or higher up. Oh, that's only... There we go. Premium rooms are annoying to use anyway. I'm gonna wait till a little later to farm cards when I have, like, better options of cards to get. Because I want to be able to get treasure room cards and stuff, not just, like, enemy room cards. Aerith, have you forgotten me too? I don't know whether to say nice to meet you or good to see you again. I don't think I know you, but I still feel like you belong here. Yeah, exactly. It's like we never met, but it still doesn't feel weird knowing your name. But I'm telling you, we have met. We took on the Heartless together. We were a team. It feels like you're right, but I can't remember. Then I guess you won't remember what you told me in Hollow Bastion when I sealed the keyhole. I think that's the castle Goofy was trying to think of. We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other. See, you do remember. He's right, Leon. I remember you saying that too. Guess we can't write it off as a coincidence. That's Yuffie's serious voice.
Yuffie Kisaragi.
I don't have any memory of it, but somehow I still remember. I think your heart is doing the remembering for us. My heart? We don't know you, Soria, but your heart is full of memories of us together. Those memories must resonate in our hearts too. Maybe they tell us things we couldn't otherwise know. So you're saying Sora's memories are affecting ours? His memories do seem to have a certain power. This place was created from his memory. Maybe it's like that guy said. Oh yeah, said that. This town is just an illusion, something my memories created. Because, they are. He said that, and... like, this isn't the real version. Is the real version inside of a big, weird castle on top of a weird-looking winding path? I need to look up adverbs for weird. Self. Okay. There's someone special to you in this town? How did you... I get it. My memories are resonating with yours, telling you what happened. Thank you for explaining it, Sora. Yeah, a friend of mine somewhere in this town. I mean, Castle Oblivion. Castle Oblivion? What's that? There aren't any castles here. In here? That's not quite what I mean. We're in the castle. The castle's not in here. You're still not sure what's going on yourself, right? Right, we just got here after all. I just want to take a better look around. Then go have a walk around town. They're a Heartless, but that's no problem for you. So you know I can fight? Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it a lot. I can't say I know, but I feel like believing you. Let's just leave it at that. Leon's voice went up a few octaves, I guess. The session of him. Okay. Okay. Green, green, green. Any green card. How do I have so many? Most of the time it's something or higher, so 1 is the least useful, so I use that 1. So I also have so many. I have 2 zeros with it. Oh, it's Sid the Kid. That's not actually his name. Well, what do you know? It's Sora. Wait, what am I saying? I don't know you. But you do look like a Sora, you know, with the spiky hair and the baggy pants and the giant shoes. That's okay, Sid. That's my name. Ah, so you've heard of me, eh? Didn't know I was world famous. But I can't say I'm surprised. I added the world famous part. Anyway, maybe you can help me out. A friend of mine's supposed to be here in this castle, town. Got any ideas about, like, your airship, maybe? Your friend, eh? Lately all we see in this town's heartless. Can't even take 2 steps without getting attacked. In fact, this plaza's the worst. Word is a jumbo-sized heartless shows up whenever that bell rings. If you value your hide, you'll get out of here while the getting's good. Gosh, maybe we should leave. Don't you want to see the Heartless? I want to see the Heartless. No, we don't. He also should have said, oh yeah, also, the bell's going to be ringing in about 25 seconds. It's probably less than that. Be careful, Sora. I think that means he's yelling when the box looks like that. Nice, Goofy has his mighty shield. There should be a sequence of them turning into cards. And when they're standing behind you like that, you should get them at the beginning of the battle. What the fuck was that? I don't like getting those Mickey cards because they make the battle like really easy. Oh, I got it.
Power. Yeah, freeze.
Might miss that Donald card. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of battlefield this way. In this direction, I mean. I think I avoided his attack by, Zeros are good for when you're fighting enemies who use their own cards. Because they'll put them in combos. And if you have a zero, you can break their whole combo without, like, having to worry about making a larger combo. Nice, 2 ice balls. Nice. That time it was like a cakewalk because I didn't need to relearn the game mechanics at all. And I edited my deck before I went in to fight him the first time. Oh, that didn't level me up. Oh, but his poor head. That's gonna give you brain damage vibrating that much. And that, like, violently. I mean, he probably doesn't have a brain. He's a heartless monster. A monster who is part of a classification known as heartless. Like a bunch of beings known as heartless. Like there's a various different kinds, but they're all called heartless. And he's a monstrous version of one of them. Like, he's a big armored monster. So your friend wasn't here? I don't think so, unless that heartless was my friend. No, I don't think I'll find him in this town. But he's somewhere in this castle. I just know it. castle, like this whole town's inside some humongous castle. Oh, that's rich. He's probably right, Sid. We may not understand what's going on, but Sora does. He can see that reality is bigger than just this world. I wish I was that sure. You'll be okay, Sora. No matter what shape reality takes, you can handle it. I may not remember you, but I know you in my heart. Leon. Take care, Sora. I'm a little lost, but best of luck anyway. Oh no, Aerith doesn't want to say goodbye. Bye, Donald and Goofy. They're Donald and, Doofy. Doofy doesn't have anything to do with the leaving, so I guess my pun didn't work. But Gonald kind of... I don't know. Gonald and... Vamusi. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, but I had to tell you something. Your memories created this town, right? That's what the guy who gave me the card said. If that's true, then this town is just a figment of your mind, and so are we. But you can't be a figment. You're standing right here, and this town is here too. But I'm not really me. I don't remember the things I should, and I sense things I shouldn't. Sora, beware your memories. In the journey to come, you'll be faced with more illusions. Sometimes those shadows of memory will deceive you, try to lead you astray. So, what does that mean? I'm sorry, I'm just another illusion. Truth is out of my reach. My face is not uncanny and weird at all. Don't say stuff like that, it's depressing. Stay strong, Sora. Don't let the illusions distract you from what's important. It's just good advice on any day. Sora! Are you ready to go? It's Donald saying that, but I had no indication. Yeah, I'll be right there. Well, I'd better be going. She's gone. It's almost like she was just an illusion. Aerith? Aerith! What about Aerith? Where did she go? I was just talking to her. Aerith was with Leon and the others, remember? Huh? You worried us. Just standing there by yourself. Is that what you meant? It's so nice not having, like, 60 CRT lines going through the... It's probably more than that, going through the image. Conqueror's Respite. No enemies spawn here, because it's my respite.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already got that one. Yeah, before I do too much farming, I'm gonna wait until I get access to the treasure room and the, like, shop room. Because then I can farm a bunch of those, and then I can just put them everywhere and get a lot of stuff. Because the shops all give you a free pack, and then you get all the stuff from destroying the things around the room. Okay, let's see how this... This card, it doesn't matter if you float it like that, but if that was an attack card, you would lose it, so that'd be like the most disadvantageous way to use a card, because it doesn't even give a... like the bonus of being stacked with other cards, which is normally the benefit of stocking cards. But for those ally cards that, like, they're not cards in your deck, they're cards that just randomly spawn during the battle. One thing I like about those summons is you can still run around, unlike other summons. There we go, those freezes are good for taking out those jerkwads. I should keep that in mind, try to take them out quickly. Oh, I jumped right into it. Just, if the physics in this game were the right way, he would have become would have been wearing him like a helmet. He's just a little, like, floating wizard hat almost.
Power. Freeze. Freeze. Heal. Yeah. Yeah.
Other card. Figured I might as well do this room because it's not formed. I know this. It's the Shimiya. And you have to be careful when you're attacking them not to accidentally attack like a pole because it'll nullify the items that it's holding. I gotta get used to like lock and then attack quickly. Yeah, it's especially dangerous with cards because they like fly out of the item giving things. So you really don't want like a card to go and fly towards where some enemies you haven't fought yet are. I don't know. Compared to the Game Boy version, I'd say I like this one more. Like, the Game Boy version has some unique, like, exploits that I enjoy, but overall, I'd say I like this one. This version of the game more. Also, I think they, like, for some reason, rearranged some of the levels. Like, there's one level that's you can't do yet, or you can't do early, and you do later. I think it's the one where you get the glide, too. I should use another one, so it doesn't get broken.
Courage! Freeze! Heal! Yeah!
Nice. Yeah, when they're far away like that, sliding dash is nice. Okay. So yeah, I think if I'd used it earlier, I would have hit me. 3-3, yeah, 3-4 adds up to 10. You'd have to be, yeah, that's why I was doing 3-3. 3 that other time. I play lots of cribs, so I should, like, have that. Yeah, there we go. You can see the AoE there. I bet Ice has better AoE or something, even though it doesn't, like, seek like Fire did. There we go. Later on, like eventually I have to raise my health a little bit, but early game is like all goes into points for your deck. Like later on, you just do it for convenience, kind of, so you can get hit more than once by certain enemies. There's some really awesome boss battles in this game.
Goofy!
Whoa!
Yeah!
Oh, nice. I didn't think I would kill the last enemy.
Yeah!
50. Need that card. Okay, thank goodness I got it. Nice, another potion 5. Lightning, lightning, lightning! That's lightning. It didn't hit anything though.
Power!
There's some shit laying around. Oh, sorry. There's some stuff laying around.
Heal!
I need to pick it up, pick it up. And then I did.
Goofy!
Whoa!
Or it disappeared.
Yeah!
I didn't want to go pick up the ally card when I could just beat on the enemy
Yeah!
and achieve the result of the battle being over instead of just having an ally card.
Power!
Oh, he did hit me. Oh, I did get him all. That corner is a good place to use that ability because it does hit slightly behind you, so even if they crowd you,
Yeah!
you can still get him. I was like, actually, probably might be good if it's a card. It would be hard to avoid the enemy in this little like depression.
Power!
It goes and aims at the enemy automatically.
Freeze! Heal! Donald!
Nice. 2 attack spells to finish them off, so I didn't have to worry about doing something else to finish them off. Okay. Card? Yes! Another ice card. South. East. Okay, now I know what the directions are. Did I hit these? I think I did, actually. Once I knew I had the area cleared. Or mostly cleared. They don't usually spawn till you get close, so you can have it, like, mostly cleared as long as you kind of anticipate where they're... I didn't hit anybody. Where they're gonna be.
Courage!
Corner.
Freeze!
I lost some XP.
Yeah!
Darkness. And get everything in here. Just check, yeah. Oh, an enemy. Get a bit more XP. I'm almost at a level.
Yeah!
Oh, that was the last enemy. Nice. Like in this group, not in the entire room, but it could be the last time in the entire room because I've walked around most of it. And I tend to kill the enemies as I go, not just avoid them. There might be an enemy in some remote corner, but... I'm not gonna explore the room, and getting a little bit more XP is not that important. Okay. I did hit those. I think I might have hit these, but maybe not, because I'm pretty sure I saw the door. There's also ones out here that I might have hit. I probably hit those if nothing spawned from them. Yeah, there's also barrels. Health? Really, game? Thanks. You know, like, I'm pretty sure I heal. Oh yeah, there's nothing down there. There's a room similar to this that has a thing down beside the top exit. Like, it goes high up like this. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now the other series will be like a Lost series. I have it archived, and I'll pull it out if people want it one day. I guess. Didn't get that one. Okay. Remember, you're the sovereign of yourself, and have a beautiful day. Bye for now.